In the late 19th century, Japan was modernizing at an extraordinary pace. Telegraph wires and iron rails were threading through neighborhoods of traditional wood and tile. But the country faced a massive logistical hurdle. There was almost no synchronized timekeeping. Without a shared standard of time, running efficient train schedules or coordinating massive industrial labor forces becomes nearly impossible. You cannot scale a modern economy if no one knows exactly what hour it is. A 21-year-old watchmaker named Kintaro Hattori recognized this gap. Fascinated by the intricate mechanics of timepieces, he opened a tiny repair shop to start servicing the few clocks that did exist. A decade later, that small shop evolved into a large manufacturing hub. Hattori founded Seikosha, which translates to House of Precision, and began producing wall clocks engineered for extreme accuracy to meet the nation's growing demand. As his business grew, he established a towering retail presence in Tokyo's bustling Ginza district. He built a prominent domed structure crowned with a massive clock, broadcasting precise time to everyone in the streets below. Hattori was continuously looking forward. By 1913, he achieved a major engineering milestone, looking past pocket watches to produce Japan's first ever wristwatch, featuring a stark white dial, the Seiko Laurel. By 1923, his enterprise was thriving. Through his clocks and watches, Hattori had established the rhythm for an entire society, synchronizing the daily movements of an emerging global power. Then came September 1st. The Great Kanto Earthquake tore through Tokyo with sudden force, instantly bringing the city to its knees. The violent tremors knocked over countless cooking stoves, igniting uncontrollable fires that swept rapidly through the densely packed wooden neighborhoods. The devastation was absolute. Hattori's entire life's work, his factories, his inventory, and the commercial empire he had spent decades building, was completely consumed by the flames. Only the gutted stone shell of his iconic Ginza headquarters remained standing amidst the ash. Everything else was gone. Curious, how does a company defined by forward motion respond when all of its physical assets are erased in a single afternoon? Tokyo was effectively paralyzed. Millions of displaced, grieving citizens were left trying to make sense of the destruction, stripped entirely of their daily routines. Most business owners in this position would immediately hoard whatever capital they had left to survive. Hattori did the exact opposite. He took out public advertisements, making a highly unusual promise. Anyone who had lost a timepiece in the fires could come to him, and he would provide a brand new replacement watch, completely free of charge. Look at this diagram of fractured pieces. In a city where all order had collapsed, handing someone a functioning watch gave them back a measurable rhythm. It offered a tangible anchor to normalcy, helping victims slowly pull the erratic pieces of their daily lives back into alignment. That massive financial sacrifice generated deep, enduring loyalty. Customers saw that Hattori cared about restoring their lives, not just his balance sheet. Treating precise time as a shared community resource turned Seikosha into an institution that many Japanese citizens now viewed as essential to the public good. This massive rebuilding effort was guided by a personal motto Hattori repeated often: "Don't run, but always keep going, always one step ahead of the rest." That philosophy drove every operational decision over the next decade. He refused to rush the recovery, instead directing a methodical, block-by-block reconstruction of his company's physical infrastructure. As the new factories slowly came online, he enforced strict quality standards. Rather than flooding the market with rapidly produced clocks to recoup his losses, he insisted that every new piece maintain the exact accuracy of his pre-earthquake models. Hattori approached corporate survival the exact same way he approached the mechanics of a watch, through continuous, carefully calibrated forward motion. By 1932, nearly 10 years after the fires, his recovery effort culminated in the unveiling of a brand new headquarters, the Seiko House Ginza. The building was crowned with a spectacular rebuilt clock tower. Its illuminated clock faces watched over the intersection, keeping time for the crowds moving below. For the people living in Tokyo, This structure served as visible proof of survival. Seeing that tower rise from the ashes confirmed that the city itself had fully recovered. The tower's hourly chimes became a constant, audible reminder that the district and the city around it had successfully returned to its feet. Today, Kintaro Hattori is widely remembered as the father of Seiko and the man who brought modern precision to Japan. Every timepiece the company engineers carries the DNA of that methodical response to the destruction of 1923. Hattori's life demonstrated how the steady measurement of time can serve as the engine for a nation's resilience and its collective progress.